Wow, you guys, does it get any cornier than Latto? Like, oh my god. Even the little fans that she has are now beginning to actually see that he is the problem. Oh my god. I don't even know whether to call it delusion or what to call it. But in her little mind, I feel like she really does think that she can erase Nicki Minaj's legacy. And I'm like, you don't even have a quarter of the catalog that Nicki Minaj has. This girl is wild, in my own opinion. You guys, did you see how she behaved at the Billboard Awards? I'm like, I knew that she wasn't much. I knew that her IQ level wasn't all that. But even Cardi B herself did not even go this low, did not even become this, I don't even know whether to call it pathetic or what. Oh my God. Hello, tea lovers. Welcome to the tea plug. Now listen, you guys, I don't even know where to start from because I am genuinely shocked. I am so shocked. I do understand that, people want clout, people want attention. There are people who can do anything for attention. But at this point, I'm not even sure that she's in the right frame of mind. I don't know if there's anything else that is happening with her because, wow, this is crazy, you guys. Like, this is literally wild, if you ask me. So, you guys, you all watched the Billboard Awards, I'm assuming. And if you didn't, Latto was there in attendance. So was Doechii. And honestly speaking, she is just a sweet girl and she won an award. And she went there, she, delivered her speech. And she basically shouted out the artists who came before her. She shouted out Nicki Minaj, she shouted out Lady Gaga, and she shouted out Janelle Monáe, and basically said that these are the women who won this award. And you could tell that she was genuinely happy. Now, I don't think anyone in their right sense would have an issue with anyone mentioning Nicki Minaj or Lady Gaga as icons because that's what they are. Do you get what I'm saying? Any normal person would actually, not have an issue with that. Do you get what I'm saying? And in Latto's little mind, I'm just going to keep calling it little, okay? Because I do understand beefs and stuff like that, but you can't exactly drag people for having an appreciation for a legend that has been in the industry simply because in your silly mind you think you are in the same. I'm sorry, I'm just going to, at this point, it's infuriating. At this point, somebody needs to check that girl, if you ask me. Somebody really needs to check that girl. She's delusional, clearly, because, wow, you guys, I don't even know how to, wow, that's all I'm just gonna say, like, wow, are you really that slow? Are you really believing what they're feeding you, wherever it is they're feeding you in your head? Are you really believing that you're a star like Nicki Minaj? Go get away from here. Like, come on. She's disgusting, if you ask me, in my own opinion. It's just so disgusting, you guys. Like, how do you mock someone who's simply appreciating a legend who has been in the game simply because you have your own differences that you actually think you have in your head? She went ahead on the stage, in my own opinion, in a lot of other people's opinion, made mockery of this girl's speech. And if you peeped her reaction when that girl was giving a speech, her sipping a drink like that, it's disgusting. And then going soon after her to say a speech similar to her, but then she thought she was really flexing, but she was flexing with Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion, basically saying that, oh, Megan won this, Doja won this, and the out of breath thing. Like, that girl was out of breath, and she went ahead, did the similar thing, pretended like she was out of breath, like literally mimicked a speech verbatim. The mannerisms the same, the going out of breath the same. And I'm like, what has this girl done to you? This is not high school, Latto. Like, grow the behind up. Grow up. Like, I'm sick and tired of people making excuses of this girl. People saying, well, we're reaching. Now, okay, fine. A lot of people have shouted other people who won before them, on awards. But the going out of breath thing, you guys couldn't even tell. Like, at this point, it's either you guys who are supporting her are choosing to be I don't know, you're literally choosing to act like you don't know what that girl was doing, or you're just slow. That's what I'm just gonna say. Because there is no way you can tell me that you saw that speech and you did not see that Latto was mimicking that girl. Wow. What has she done to you? Just because she shouted out Nicki Minaj? And if she really thinks that by this attitude she's going to get as far as Cardi B, unfortunately, I don't see that happening with her. Because she's not that much of a star anyway. She doesn't have that much of support, industry support anyway. Okay? She has the Shade Room support. We see that. But Cardi had more than just the Shade Room. And she's never going to be like Cardi. Like, it's not going to work. That formula is not going to work, because even Cardi B herself did not go as far as show how bothered she would be when people would mention Nicki Minaj at award shows. Cardi B was smart enough not to pick beefs with anyone, like each and every person who sided with Nicki Minaj. If anything, she tried actually to switch them to their side. To her side, I mean. She never did that. She never did that. She's doing too much, if you ask me, in my own opinion. Wow. Wow. Just wow, you guys. And the funny thing is, now she's trying to flex with Doja Cat. And I'm like, Doja Cat and Megan, this Stallion, are not even in the same league with Cardi B, not to even mention Nicki Minaj. Like, how do you flex with Doja and Megan to Nicki Minaj? If this is not stupidity, I don't know what is. In my own opinion. Like, I don't know what is. If that's not being slow, I don't know what is. I mean, I do understand why she would get tatted somebody's husband's name on her neck, because clearly she's slow AF. Because how do you mention Megan Thee Stallion and Doja Cat as a flex to Nicki Minaj? Like, how does that even work? Like, oh my God. Oh my God, this girl is hilarious, you guys. And the funny thing is, Doja Cat actually looks at Nicki Minaj as an icon. Doja Cat loves Nicki Minaj, so that was a very weird flex, Latto. And I know you like listening to blogs, so I'm like, you're weird. You are very weird and corny. And I saw a lot of people in the comment sections just basically calling her out and saying, you know what, I actually did like this girl, but at this point, I don't like her anymore. Because this is not high school. Who does that? Listen, I know you Latto fans and Nicki Minaj dislikers are probably just going to be like, oh, we didn't see it. Oh, we didn't see it. But that was nasty AF. Now, it would have been a different story if that was done to Nicki Minaj. But this girl literally did not do anything to Latto. Like, go away, Latto. Scratch off as as T.H. Miracle says. I'm like, wow. She's so weird, man. You guys, I'm just so disgusting. Thank you for watching, and do not forget to subscribe. Watch out for my actual video that I'm gonna do. This was just a rant, okay?